Okay, I think this is feeling good.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to talk about Salone?
Salone, I want to talk about how many espressos you need when you go. You need a lot of espresso. And finding like the good espresso places, that could be a thing too. Like you have to find the good spots because not all the espresso there is good. Did you find that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Espresso. We needed it. Some of the most epic parties, including the Gessi party, where there was like a moment when we got like the best seats. I don't know how that ended up happening, but at this party, we ended up finding this like area and we were all sitting together, and then they had this band and they were playing and walking around and like going to different areas, and they were so good and like so entertaining, and they were playing like right in front of us, and that was an experience. It was so cool. It was something that we just don't have that here. I don't know, like we need to get more of that. That was a lot of fun.
Who were we there with?
We were there with a great group of people. So obviously there was Hugo, we had Annette, who I love, and she was there for the Bertazzoni trip, and she is who we buy our appliances and plumbing from. We had Felicia there, who's our Bertazzoni rep. We had Federico, who came out with us that night. And then I think, didn't we have other friends who came out? Or not that night?
Not that night.
Yeah, so that night it was that group, and it was so much fun. And then we ended up meeting more people. Yeah. You know, kept coming over, and it was so fun. And we had like our reps from Gessi that were with us, and it was a really cool night. I went into Salone wanting to go to be inspired, see what trends are coming, what brands are doing, what furniture we might want to introduce, brand partnerships. Going there, it almost was just so much. I took it all in and really got to feel it and like experience it, which is really what I wanted. I didn't want to go with a hard plan. A lot of brands are really bringing like the whole lifestyle into design. We went into like Chloé, which is a fashion house, and now they have chairs that they're making that aren't going to be available for a couple years. You have these brands that are really encompassing like an entire lifestyle. So you're not just buying a purse, a handbag, and clothes. You're also buying a sofa, a settee, a chair, a mug. And I think some brands are doing it better than others. I think there are some brands where it looks like they're trying to create an Instagram moment, and you can feel that. The best is when you have a brand where it feels really authentic. Maybe it's not perfect. There's more of a story that makes sense and like gives you that feeling of being connected. I think those are like, that's more important to look at. Some of the brands just didn't really hit that mark for me, personally.
Day 3 in Milan, and we are checking out some of the amazing showrooms. Getting inspiration. It's super crowded, lots of people, lots of lines. But some beautiful, beautiful things.
I think design is getting to be so much more warm, and not like you're afraid to sit on something. Design is just evolving. People want to go into their homes and feel like they can relax and take a breath and just spend time with their family. And I think more and more brands are starting to understand that. So we did Fuorisalone, which is really going through the showrooms. I think that was my favorite. Salone the Fair was filled with like different booths that were in different buildings, and you have tons of different furniture makers, appliances, and plumbing manufacturers, and textiles, and it's absolutely insane. And you have just tons of people walking back and forth and lines that are going out the doors. It is really like, it's a fun experience, but it's definitely a lot, and you want to wear comfortable shoes for this because you do a lot of walking.
Lots of walking. And you notice I wore the right shoes?
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I almost wore the wrong shoes. A lot of people, a lot of walking, and some really cool things.
We saw some really cool things, met some great people, some new vendors that I really fell in love with, saw some pieces that cost more than my house. I mean, like, there's some really beautiful design that's out there and all different levels, and that was really fun to experience and see.
It's really cute.
We got to go to some of the most epic parties, one of them being RH Milan, and they were opening while we were there. Well, that goes back to my past where I was a senior designer for RH, and getting to go there and see friends who are doing so well and just thriving. It was really fun and almost felt like a reunion.
Really good. No, it's you. No, eat it.
Eat it, Cora.
Laura.
And the gallery looked beautiful. That party was insane. They had a DJ fly in, Hugo. Like, he was playing at Coachella and came in that night, and there was Bar Basso that they like made this like their own Bar Basso in RH. Well, on that topic, let me just talk about Bar Basso. So Bar Basso has been around for ages. I don't know exactly how long, but a really long time. And they were the first ones to make a Negroni. That's where it was invented. And that bar is a total scene. You have celebrities, you have like just people after work, you have just the whole city like coming together, and we would go there and end our evenings there. It looked like there were just, like there was a mob. Like there were so many people there, and the energy was so much fun. So that alone was something that was just really fun to experience. From a design perspective, you know, you go and there's no way that you're gonna see everything. So really you shouldn't try, and you shouldn't go into it thinking that you're gonna see everything that you're seeing people posting on Instagram, because it's just not possible. So you have lines that are wrapping around buildings. You have like tons of people that are like crowding in these showrooms. And really, I think getting to go and figure out like maybe a few of the places that you want to stop by and your really like must places is a good idea, but don't try to go everywhere because that's just too much.
So to summarize Salone and to end this.
To summarize Salone, wear comfortable shoes, find the best espresso places, and be prepared to not sleep. Go to Bar Basso and don't overthink it, don't overplan it, just take it all in because that's when you really find out what you love, and I think you learn so much more that way. Okay, bye.